Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Just want to jump into a quick read. Hope you're doing okay wherever it is you are, and I hope these messages resonate with you. If they do not, just take it as entertainment. First, I'm hearing there's something that needs to be restrained. Somebody might be considering getting a restraining order against someone, but I'm more hearing like an enclosure is being built up. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the reading yesterday, because that second download was crazy. It kind of had me emotional for the rest of the day. But I did have a message regarding a wall being built up, and I thought it may be have meant somebody has their guards up, or something is being built around you, hedged around you, and this is for your safety and protection. So safety and protection is in the energy again quite heavily. Okay, yesterday's message, that clear sentience was in full effect. Okay, it was just intensifying. And when I think about all the gifts that I possess, I think I would possibly want to trade that one back in if I had the choice. I used to think being clairvoyant was a curse, you know, because you cannot unsee what your eyes have saw, what you saw. Okay, and but yesterday proved that feeling, not being able to block a feeling, is just so overwhelming. It was so overwhelming. So whoever it is you are, you might be the same person, the same energy I'm picking up on. There is a urgent need for your safety and protection, and I'm hearing reinforcements are being sent in for you. Okay, again, in some cases, somebody might have to get a restraining order if it is that serious, and I say you should take it that serious if your mind, body, and soul are indicating that you should definitely take it serious. In this day and age, these narcs are out of control. They're getting like bright ideas every day as to how they could harm somebody, how they could block somebody, sabotage somebody, just bring somebody down, use somebody as a stepping stone. You know, whatever it is that they do is always has ill intent written all over it. So you have to be very, very careful, very vigilant. Okay, so this is a matter of safety and security. Reinforcements are being set in for your protection. Consider this like a sheepfold. Christ is the shepherd. You know, the 99 sheep are safe in the fold, but one, you know, escaped somehow, and Christ said, nah, that one is worth going after. So I'm getting a situation like this for the sake of, you know, getting that whole back together, having everyone back together again. Christ is willing to come after you. Your guides are willing to come after you. Your ancestors are willing to come after you. We got the whole heavenly body willing to come after you, okay? Because you are this precious, okay? You're a child in their eyes. All right, the eyes of the Lord, the eyes of the universe, the eyes of the Creator, the eyes of the divine, however you want to put it, whatever you ascribe to. Okay, you are very much precious in their sight. You're like a newborn baby that doesn't know what it's doing out here. Okay, yet you're so curious. You want to navigate. You want to make friends. You want to go here. You want to do that. And the universe is saying, your parents are saying, your cosmic parents are saying, slow your roll, honey. Okay, you're gonna fall, and falling is part of the journey, but just know that we are gonna get you right back up on that horse where you belong. Okay, we're not gonna let you go too far out of our sight. We know you want to go out and explore, okay, but we got to pull you in by the reins, because you're going too far away from the family, from the fold, from protection here. Okay, do not push away these defenses that are being formed, that are being built around you at this time, because there's something lurking. There's something lurking trying to get you to fall off your, I'm not, you know, for lack of a better word, pedestal. But what I want to say is where you rightfully belong, okay? You are right there for something. Something is about to be revealed to you, something about to be given to you, okay? But you need to be protected, because there are some people who are coming here possibly with the intention to steal, to rob, to take your joy, okay? But this will not happen, because this is it's just righteously for you, okay? This has been ordained just for you by law. You deserve whatever this is, okay? You deserve whatever this is. I didn't even shuffle yet. I just felt the urge to pull those cards again. Okay, so 7, that's 14, or double the favor. You're going to get double a blessing right now, and it's going to require you to have some protection. These could be any kind of blessing, okay? There's some people who are really orchestrating, thinking of a master plan, I'm getting, of how they could still block this, even if it means just by spreading some kind of starting some kind of collusion with others. Okay, the ultimate smear campaign. That's what I'm getting here. Nick, can you actually come here since you already interrupted? 444. Make some space on this phone for me, because I already tried deleting some videos and it's still saying full. Yeah, I'm sensing some kind of collusion here, but it's only fair that you get what's rightfully yours, okay? And you shouldn't have to hide this, but you definitely have to protect this, whatever it is. I'm hearing this is something for you to cherish. This is a gift from your cosmic parents, okay? And it's meant for you and not anybody else, especially anyone who has been conspiring against you to see how they could take it from you. The number 5 might be relevant here. But I'm also hearing that, you know, you should give it some grace when you find out who these people are and what they have been doing. Number 5 again, 23, 2 plus 3 is 5. Somebody could also be 30 years old. Okay. Can I get some clarity on the 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands? Like, they want you to match their energy. They want you to resort to the low levels that they are employing just to say you are like them. But I'm hearing you are not like them. You are not like your king folk at all. And that reminds me of something I read in Matthew 13 this morning when I was doing my devotion. Which I brought it up in another reading too. Okay, it's nothing new, where Jesus was ministering to the multitude and his mother and brethren came and said, hey, we're family, we know him, let us in, let us in. So somebody went to go deliver this news, this request to the Lord, and the Lord said, mother and father, my mother and father are over there. And he points to his disciples and he adds, you know, those who do the will of my Father in heaven, that's who I consider my family. As for them, they can stay outside. So they can't even get in the club. That's what I'm hearing right here. They're fighting to get in, but they cannot get in. Okay, might be some secret society that might be taking a look at you, wants to recruit you for something, a new corporation, some kind of organization wants your input on something. They want your, hearing, judicious mind. Okay, you have a beautiful mind here. You could be a Libra. All right, they want you to work with them. Okay, but there's some people fighting against this because they know they are not qualified for whatever this is. So you might be extremely gifted as well. Okay, but back to what I was saying about that scripture in Matthew. I'm not sure if I wrote it down. After he finished preaching, after he finished working some miracles, you know how Jesus be doing out here. Some of the scribes and Pharisees, or some just onlookers, are looking at him in astonishment. Like, isn't this the kid that grew up basically in the hood? You know what I mean? Like, from Nazareth. Anything good come from Nazareth? Like, we know his mama. We know his brothers. We know his sisters. Yes, Jesus, the Lord, had sisters. And they're just looking, saying, what makes him so different? Why is he acting so different? You know what I mean? He should be like us common folk. And by common folk, I'm not even saying that in a derogatory way. I'm just saying in a very distinctive way. It's obvious that Jesus was not like the others. Okay, he stood out and he had extraordinary gifts that he was not afraid to use, that others did not have. And even if others were also gifted, they did not believe in their gifting. Okay, just like in the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley, he didn't want to focus on what was given to him. He took his sociopathic ways as a gift to try to steal somebody else's identity, steal somebody else's life. But if you just focus on what was given to you, okay, if you put a lot of love into that, if you pour into yourself, hone in on that special talent, because each of us must have at least one, all right, you'll see how that works out in your favor. Okay, you'll see that you won't be working hard at all. When you're doing something that you love, you actually have joy for it. You give it patience, time to grow. You actually want to do what it is you want to do, and you don't want to rush it either. Okay, you get lost in that craft, lost in your artistry. All right, because it comes from a place of love. You actually love what you're doing. But there's somebody out here who clearly does not love what they're doing. Okay, trying to put up this fight. Okay, like a lot of air and fire going on here. And we know that ignites things to a level, blowing something out of proportion, basically. So somebody's out here blowing something out of proportion, trying to stop what is coming towards you here. Okay, but I'm hearing the divine government ain't going to let that happen, okay? And this could also be the earthly government as well. Something could be in the courts, but this is more giving me, okay? This is divine order here. Divine order, and it's sent with love. I'm hearing it's packaged in a bow and sent with love. We got Temperance on the bottom again. Could be dealing with Sagittarius with lots of fire sign on the board, okay? So this is a fire times, okay? Be careful with that, all right? Don't want to read too much into that energy. But what I want to say, it looks like it's a, I guess that's what's more fire here. Okay, lots of fire, lots of action is being taken to block something, but you cannot block what the sun exposes. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's trying to stop something from being exposed. You know, all the work they have been doing. Okay, stories they have been spinning, where they have been spending their money possibly as well, not on the right things. I see why you need protection. Okay, I see why this was an overall message. There's an enclosure, a sheepfold being hedged around you. Somebody might need a restraining order after all, for the sake of all these attacks. Look at all these wands. This is action being taken towards someone, against someone, to block someone or something from coming to someone. Okay? Oh, this is why. This is what's coming to someone. Somebody's coming into a whole lot of money here. Okay, that's the song by Bia and Nicki Minaj. That song could be relevant. But you're coming into a whole lot of money, and I'm hearing it's about time, as if they knew this was coming, and it possibly took a long time to get to you, for you to get to a certain place, to a certain stature, to a certain position. Okay, but now it's here. That's what they're realizing. They haven't blocked it after all. Okay, everything that they have really exerted their energy on. Okay, they possibly paid some people to spread false gossip, bad reviews about you. You know what I mean? And they realized their master plan was to no avail. Something blocked it. Something in the heavenly government blocked all their work. Okay, all their strategies came to naught here. Okay, came to naught. Somebody might be passing away in this situation for all these attempts. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing touch not the chosen. Like, this is the child of the sun here. Okay, this is the cosmic baby here. Look at this. Yeah, this is the Lamb of God, the lion, both the lion and the lamb. Treated fairly, treated with reverence, treated with kid gloves. Okay, handled delicately. Otherwise, I could bite, I could bark, I could bite, I could roar, This is just not the one to play with here. I'm hearing you're highly protected. Yes, Jesus will definitely leave the 99 to come and find you, whoever you are, because there's just something about you. I'm hearing you're very royal, very gifted. Definitely not like the others, not like your kin, not like your brothers, your sisters, your mother, your father, your uncle, your cousins. You're just not like them. And this is on purpose. This is deliberate. Okay? So you have like, I'm hearing Secret Service, spiritual Secret Service, SSS, those initials. That letter could be part of somebody's initials, okay? SSS, or it could be SOS, okay? This is an emergency situation here. This is an emergency situation. All this work that's coming up against you, you need this reinforcement from the spirit right now, from your spiritual team. Yeah, something's about to go down. Yeah, something is about to go down, okay? Give me a moment. Can I reach? Something is about to go down that has somebody's head down, but you need to keep your head up at this time, okay? Just know that you are protected. by divine government, okay? This is secret affairs, internal affairs I'm hearing, okay? This might involve the FBI, CIA, I don't know, there's some kind of protective order that needs to go in place. This could be in the 3D or the 5D, but somebody's going to be very much disappointed that they ever tried to block anything from coming to you, being poured into you, especially from above, okay? I just feel like more fell, but something is going down. Yeah. You have to defend yourself. Look at this. I'm hearing by any means necessary. You must defend yourself. Okay, this is not the time to keep your head down. You got to keep your head up. And I'm hearing have it on a swivel. Okay. Let's go into how much time? 15 minutes. Let's take 4 minutes or so and see what oracle cards come out. But an enclosure is being built around you. Read Psalm 91. Okay, I put a hedge around you. The angels are blocking this Garden of Eden. They cannot get in. Nah, they cannot eat from your tree. That's what I'm hearing. They cannot eat from your tree. They need to go and bear some fruit. So I'm hearing all fruits ripe. I don't know what you invested in, but you're about to see some manifestation. Okay, you're about to see some maturity in maybe a stock or whatever those